Hello, my name is Adele Davis and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If not, hit the subscribe button down below and thumbs up this video and leave me comments on your thoughts. So we're going to get right into tonight's video. So tonight I want to talk to you about depression. Depression is a common but serious mood disorder. It causes severe symptoms that affect how you feel, think, and handle daily activities, such as sleeping, eating, or working. To be diagnosed with depression, the symptoms must be present for at least 2 weeks. Some forms of depression are slightly different, or they may develop under unique circumstances, such as persistent depressive disorder, which is a depressed mood that lasts for at least 2 years. A person diagnosed with persistent depressive disorder may have episodes of major depression along with periods of less severe symptoms, but symptoms must last for 2 years to be considered persistent depressive disorder. Okay, postpartum depression is much more serious than the baby blues. Relatively mild depressive and anxiety symptoms that typically clear within 2 weeks after delivery, that many women experience after giving birth. Women with postpartum depression experience full-blown major depression during pregnancy or after delivery. Postpartum depression. The feelings of extreme sadness, anxiety, and exhaustion that accompany postpartum depression may make it difficult for these new mothers to complete daily care activities for themselves and or their babies. Psychotic depression occurs when a person has severe depression plus some forms of psychosis, such as having disturbing false fixed beliefs, delusions, or hearing or seeing upsetting things that others cannot hear or see, hallucinations. The psychotic symptoms typically have a depressive theme, such as delusions of guilt, poverty, or illness. Seasonal affective disorder. This is something that I never heard of, but it's good to know, so I'm going to read it to you. It's characterized by the onset of depression during the winter months where there is less natural sunlight. The depression generally lifts during spring and summer. Winter depression typically accompanied by social withdrawal, increased sleep, and weight gain. Predictably returns every year in seasonal affective disorder. Bipolar disorder is different from depression, but is included in this list because someone with bipolar disorder experiences episodes of extremely low moods that meet the criteria for major depression called bipolar depression. But a person with bipolar disorder also experiences extreme high euphoric or irritable moods called mania, or a less severe called hypomania. Examples of other types of depressive disorders newly added to the diagnostic classification of DSM-5 include disruptive mood and premenstrual diuretic disorder, PMDD. Signs and symptoms. If you have been experiencing some of the following signs and symptoms most of the day, nearly every day for the past 2 weeks, you may be suffering from depression. Persistent sad, anxious, or empty mood. Feelings of hopelessness, irritability, feelings of guilt, worthiness, or hopelessness. Loss of interest or pleasure in hobbies and activities. Decreased energy or fatigue. Moving or talking more slowly. Feeling restless or having trouble sitting still. Difficulty concentrating, remembering, or making decisions. Difficulty sleeping, early morning awakening, or oversleeping. Appetite and or weight changes. Thoughts of death or suicide attempts. Aches or pains, headaches, cramps, or digestive problems without a clear physical cause and or that do not ease even with treatment. Risk factors. Depression is one of the most common mental disorders in the U.S. Current research suggests that depression is caused by a combination of generic biological, environmental, and psychological factors. Depression can happen at any age, but often begins in adulthood. Depression is now recognized as occurring in children and adolescents. Although it sometimes presents with more prominent irritability than low mood, many chronic mood and anxiety disorders in adults begin as high levels of anxiety in children. Depression, especially in midlife or older adults, can co-occur with other serious medical illnesses, such as diabetes, cancer, heart disease, and Parkinson's disease. These conditions are often worse when depression is present. Sometimes medications taken for these physical illnesses may cause side effects that contribute to depression. A doctor experienced is treating these complicated illnesses can help work out the best treatment strategy. Okay, so these are tips. If you're feeling suicidal, or you hearing voices, somebody's telling you to kill yourself, or you're not worthy of living in this earth or whatever, that's not true. You are worthy, and there is a phone number that you can contact if you're having these symptoms of anything that I have read, and I will also put it across the screen. The phone number, it says contact the National Institute of Mental Health Information Resource Center, They also have a live online chat to talk to a representative. They have an email number. I will also put it across the screen. You can fax them. Anything that you can do to get help. The phone number is 1-866-615-6464. Now, I've seen a lot of videos of other YouTubers talking about depression, and depression is serious and it's really killing people these days. And there's a bunch of brochures that you can go into, like a clinic. They have a whole bunch of brochures with phone numbers, what type of help that you can get, and doctors' numbers. Mental health society, I believe it is. They have it in all boroughs, all parts of the country, and there's like many ways that you can get help. You can talk to somebody. You can even email me. My email address is adeldavis1981@gmail.com. I'm willing to talk to anybody if you need help or advice or anything, because depression is serious and no one deserves to go through that, especially being alone. You're not alone. There's other people that go through similar situations like you are going through, and there's a bunch of statistics and health topics, and you can get help. Everybody can get help. Most of these programs are free. You can pay with Medicaid, or some places are out of pocket, but usually they'll take your insurance, whatever insurance you have. So don't give up. There is help, and you can join the study, treatment, and therapies. And again, that phone number is 1-866-615-6464. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. My name is Adele Davis, and you can subscribe down below. It's free. Give me a thumbs up. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment box. And thank you so much. I will see you soon. I love you guys. Later.